Good day, guys. Today I wanted to share with you my ideas how Ubisoft can be saved. So Ubisoft, as you probably know, has a lot of problems currently with their stock market prices plummeting, etc. A lot of scandals going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws not selling properly as Ubisoft expected. Um, Let me just, I don't know, it's not a deeper dive, it's just my ideas from the outside. How actually Ubisoft can be saved from what I know, what I see. Okay, let's start with that. So first of all, what do we need? Ubisoft, you should start writing great stories, as it was before, as it was by Assassin's Creed, the second, the first, mostly likely the second. I loved it. Splinter Cell, all other games that you've done, guys, before. Just write a great story. If you can't do it yourself, just hire somebody that wrote, for example, stories for Witcher 3, for the Elden Ring, for any other game that is popular, that has a really great story and narrative telling there inside. So, hire the people, write a great story. That's the key component as I see it. If you don't have a great story, then everything else will fail. Let's go to the second point, and yes, Ubisoft, give us beautiful characters. You need to have a beautiful character. Men, women, it doesn't even matter. Whoever, they should be nice and appealing. People should want to cosplay them. People should want to tell, yes, I am this character. I want to be this character. You want to introduce such character that people should want to cosplay them. You can also add some sex there. Just be creative. Sex sells. Make them sexy again. The third point is get rid of your battle passes. Nobody likes them. Battle passes for the single player game, it's just awful. Who gave you this idea it will sell? No, it will not. Get rid of battle passes for single games, dailies, weeklies. We don't want to do these dailies every day, these weeklies every week. We just want to enjoy the game. All the people are probably working, or most of the people, like maybe 50% of people are working. They're playing your games. We don't want to go to go into a game every day just because of the fear of missing out. That's a bad idea, guys. Get rid of battle passes, of dailies, weeklies. Just introduce some kind of system that we can maybe do tasks on our own pace as we want. If I can only play on the weekend, then I can only play on the weekend, that's all. Then I'm missing all the dailies through the week. That's stupid. And if there is a battle pass and the battle pass has a time limit, and I'm, for example, on some kind of vacation, I can't do this battle pass, so I'm missing out. That's stupid. Get rid of this system. It's a single player game. Also, give all the content for the people when they want to play, not on a daily basis and for free. For free, it's important. It's a single player game. I've paid the money for that. I want to get all the content. I don't want to miss out the content because I wasn't there, because I wasn't doing my dailies, weeklies, etc. It doesn't matter. Just give me all the content that I paid for. Give me all the DLCs that I've paid for. Give me all the DLCs in the single player game without me needing, without me paying for the ultimate edition, or I don't know, gold edition. Introduce one edition, one game, all the content there, bunch of free content. All the content is free. Nothing, nothing extra for the money. So give everything that you want, extra, for example, additions, add-ons, etc., for free. How's about that? The next point is get rid of your checkpoint system. Nobody likes it, seriously. Um, your checkpoint system is like when you need to occupy a tower to outpost to see the map or etc. It's just boring, man. It's a boring system. Nobody likes it. Why are you still introducing it in every game that you produce? Everyone told you it's boring, it's not interesting, it's time consuming, nobody likes it, but you still continue doing that. Do something else. Just look at Elden Ring, how they did that. What's the problem with that? Get rid of this checkpoint system, we don't need that, that's boring. Write a great story that we don't need this checkpoint system. That's all. So the next point is you actually just imagine you don't need a 100-hour game. Your game could be 10 to 20 hours. That's all. But it can be full of content. Full of free content. I would underline here. You need to introduce free content for 10, maybe 20 hours. That's enough. You can do a game for 100 hours, but it should be full of content. Not like a checkpoint system. Because wasting 100 hours on your checkpoint system game, I don't want to do that. I don't have so much time. I just want to play, to enjoy the game on my own pace. If it's 100 hours, okay, then give me the content for that. But if it's not, if it's a 10-hour game, but because of this checkpoint system, I need to play it for 100 hours, I will not do that. Nobody is doing that. Give us the game full of content for 10 hours and that we can enjoy. So, the next point. Hard to say that, but you need to fire all the people responsible for Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows, and all of your HR team. Why is that? I can explain you, because if you're firing only 1-2 people that are responsible for certain parts of the game, that will not work. At the moment you've created a toxic positivity atmosphere at your studio that can be solved. Because if you're, for example, firing all the team responsible for the Star Wars Outlaws, you still have the team responsible for Shadows, you still have a team HR team that hired all these people and created a toxic positivity atmosphere. You need to get rid of this toxic positivity atmosphere. You should make that all the voices can be heard. If a developer tells you that people will not like this character, then probably people will not like this character. You should discuss that. If a person tells you that the story is bad, then you should hear that and act accordingly. You need a new people with a new vision. Do weekly meetings, probably, maybe monthly meetings, I don't care. Do the meetings and make sure that all the voices are heard, not only the ones that support your vision. You can have whatever vision you want, but if a person tells you that is bad, I don't like it, discuss why. Don't introduce toxic positivity atmosphere here. Why? If a person tells you this character is not beautiful, I don't like that, nobody will like that, then maybe that's true, Ubisoft. That's why your games are not selling. You don't have characters, you don't have a story. So if a developer says that a character is bad because it's ugly, maybe it is so. Yeah, Just discuss that. Maybe it is so, maybe it's not. Nobody knows. But your people should be able to discuss that. And the last point that I'm bringing today, stop getting EU or whatever USA diversity funds and hire consultants like Sweet Baby Inc. That will not work. It seems like a great idea for the short term because you are getting the money, first of all. Second of all, you are kind of on the market with all this diversity stuff, so that can get you investors, but it will not. Because in the end, the customers will turn back on you and your stocks will plummet as you see that. That's not the idea, guys. You need to put your customers first, then investors, then anybody else. If your customers do not like your game, they will not buy your game. And the stocks will plummet and investors will turn back on you as well. That's how it works. So you should put customers first. If customer tells you, I don't like that, hear them, listen to them, and make a game that they will like. It doesn't matter what ideas you have, what vision you have. If the customers don't like your vision, then they will go out. They will leave you. Do everything for your customer first. Listen to your customers. If the customer tells you, I don't like this character, the story is boring, I don't like the checkpoint system, and you still continue introducing this, because customers actually, you have a really great customers because you started with your checkpoint system, I suppose, from Assassin's Creed 3, and now you have Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's like 10 games in a row? I don't even know. It's a lot of games, man. It's a lot of years. It's many years. And you still continue doing the same. Despite you probably see that your sales are dropping, that customers telling you on the internet everywhere, that's bad, they don't like that. You still continue doing that. And the end, this will happen. So guys, as I told you, write great stories. The main point here, without you can do only a great story. If you will do a great story, everything else will come. Then introduce appealing characters. They should be beautiful, they should be interesting, they should have a personality. Get rid of battle passes, dailies, weeklies, get rid of checkpoint system. Don't do a 100-hour game if you don't have a content for that. Fire all the people that create a toxic positivity atmosphere. You don't need a toxic positivity atmosphere. You should be able to hear all the voices, all the opinions, because otherwise your stocks will plummet. Customers will turn backs on you. And stop playing with consultants, stop playing with their diversity funds. You don't need that. You can get some money, but if your customers will go away from you because you don't have any story, because you don't have anything interesting in your games, that doesn't even make sense. You can take this money, you can hire consultants, but in the end, everything is on these 2 points mostly. It's characters and story. If you don't have a story, if you don't have a character, nothing will help you. No fun. Your stocks will plummet. That's probably all for today, guys. Thank you for your attention, and have a nice day.